welcome to
Growing
Growing
and
and Glowing.
Glowing.
This is your girl Wendy, aka Wens.
And your boy Brandon, aka Brand.
And we just want to start off by saying how thrilled and grateful we are to be here with you guys today. This is something we want to do for the longest time. And you know what? We decided 2024 is our year. Like,
Yes,
we
we're
are claiming her.
And with that being said, if you're watching this on the YouTube version form, thank you so much for deciding to click and watch our video. Go ahead and subscribe while you're at it, please. And what is this about and why should you watch our podcast? Well, our podcast is called Growing and Glowing, and we decided to call that because through our experiences that Wendy and I have been through, we have decided to become light and elevate and not be negative and play in that negative energy.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously that's why we decided to start making this, and we're just going to talk about topics that people don't normally feel comfortable talking about,
Absolutely.
and just getting talking about real life shit basically.
Yeah, and on to that, this podcast, it's for anyone who wants to better themselves, to live a better, healthier physical and mental life. We're going to be sharing our manifestations, our routines, and our overall journey, especially, this healing journey that's been a challenge, but, we've managed to be able to see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Yes, correct. And with that being said, you're probably asking yourself, why should I watch them, or why, should we even bother watching them? I would be asking myself the same thing, but given that her and myself have been through so many experiences, good and bad, and when I mean good, I mean good, and when I mean bad, it's like really bad. And through those experiences, we have decided to be a better person and elevate, always be the higher version of ourselves. And with that being said, we're trying to teach you about the process and how to reach there, because that wasn't easy for us.
Absolutely.
We were completely different people 5 years from this. We were completely different people, and that's we're just trying to get that point across, that no matter who you are, what time in life, or what you're doing, you can definitely be that person.
Yeah, absolutely. Going back to what Brandon said, you can choose to overcome any obstacle, and that's what we have done. We've been through a lot, and I'm not saying that we've had it harder than anybody, because no, we haven't. Everybody has it hard. Everybody goes through different situations, but we just want to show you guys that no matter what obstacles you're going through, you can overcome them, and you can see the light at the end of that tunnel. And we want this to be a safe haven for you guys, somewhere where you guys feel safe, for your voice, your thoughts, and just where you matter, because you do matter, and we want you to know that, and we don't want you to feel like you're alone, especially in this journey, which takes a lot from a person, and it's not an easy journey. Like, it took a lot of tears,
Frustration, anxiety,
hard work, like
tears, all that
it's
stuff.
just so much, and doing it alone, it can be overwhelming. It really can, especially if you're like someone like me, that I don't like to turn for somebody to help for help,
No.
because I'm too prideful. Like,
Yeah.
I can't ask people for help. It's so hard for me. So having a platform where you can go to and you can actually take something out of it, it's something that I wanted to do for the longest time, that we wanted to share with people. So we hope this podcast is for you guys if you're really trying to change and evolve and just become a better human being.
And that brings us back to why we decided to call this podcast Growing and Glowing, right? Really, for us, it's such a beautiful trait to have, to decide to grow and glow as a person, because if you look around and you stop and look around, you realize that not everybody walks around with that mentality, unfortunately, right? And that's even a bigger reason why you should watch us, because we're here to teach you. We didn't come out the womb knowing this information. We learned this from the experiences that we had, and this is what we're here to tell you guys. This is why we chose to call it Growing and Glowing, and we decided to go with that, because to us that means a lot. Because like we said, we don't come from the best backgrounds, the best childhood, the most money, but we come from people, from a good place and a good heart.
Yeah, and we're very humble people. We're people who, like I said, have been through a lot, but we've chosen to be a better version of it. We've chosen to learn from all those experiences, and we want to share those experiences. We want for you guys to know that, like I said, you can set your mind to do anything you want, like exactly what we're doing right now. Like, this isn't something that, we would have seen ourselves 3 years before doing, but now we're here manifesting what we want, and we're choosing to live our dreams and just be those persons.
Yes, what once was a thought in our heads became a conversation, then it became action, and we're just here now. And that's what we're trying to tell everybody, that your way of thinking and the way you see yourself takes you a long way.
Absolutely.
And that's taken us a long way, and which is why we are today, because we decided to put the work in to change that mentality type.
Yeah, absolutely. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
And something else is that It doesn't matter who you are, where you're from. You have money, you don't have money, you're pretty, you're not pretty, who cares, etc. It doesn't matter, because if you can choose to change your mindset, if you can choose to change the way you think, the way you feel, the way you act, your life is going to be something so much different, something so much powerful and so much beautiful, that's going to take you in a completely different direction, that you're gonna be this bright shining fucking light. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but having
Yeah.
that feeling is just so beautiful that
Yeah.
I swear, once you change that mentality, which is what we did, and
Like,
once
it
you
makes it harder for you to have a bad day. Like, it makes it
exactly,
harder for people to knock you down because
mm-hmm.
once you're that high, like you can't be knocked down.
Exactly.
You know
No,
what I mean?
yes, it's beautiful. So just we want to show you guys, like, change how to change your mentality, how to change your everyday life, how to go about it, like, not to be living this mediocre 9 to 5 zombie day life, walking around, I hate my job, I hate my life, I'm not where I want to be, blah blah blah, comparing yourself to everybody on social media nowadays. We all go at different pace.
Pace in our life.
Everything's different for everybody, but we want to help you get there as well. We want to help you reach those dreams and just reach these amazing achievements that you have within you. Like, we want to be able to get you to reach that power you have inside, because we all have this power inside, and it's a beautiful bright power that we all have inside and we can reach, and we want to show you how to reach it.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah, like, and let me add to that. We obviously are gonna talk about other topics, not just that, and that obviously brings me back to our next week's episode that we will be
Mm-hmm.
talking about. We're mentioning some, like, New Year's resolutions and how to stick to that. We're gonna be talking about fitness, finances, mental health, and just overall, like all the tools you can use that have helped us throughout the year, because we don't have that long in our journey either.
Mm-hmm.
But with the things we have applied, it has taken us pretty far.
Yeah, we've made tremendous growth in little time. It's like I said, it's not something that's easy. It's something
Easy.
that's gonna take time, but the growth we've had, it's been enough for people to recognize it, and for us to especially recognize it in ourselves, and to, like, be able to see that, it's so empowering and so beautiful.
Yes.
And these tips we're gonna give you next week's episodes, they're gonna be tips that you can take forever. You're gonna have them, and you're gonna remember them from years from now, and you're still probably gonna be applying them. So that's how powerful. We're going to give you, like, these very helpful tips, just how to actually stick to things. So with that in mind, we really do hope you stick around. And also want to add, since we're already mentioning episodes, how our schedule is going to work.
Yes, love
So
that.
we're going to be posting every Monday. So this will be your video to start off your week. It's going to be 6 a.m. Eastern time here on the podcast if you're
On the dot.
listening.
On the dot.
And if you're on the YouTube forum, hey, we're going to be here 6 a.m. Eastern time as well. And we also have TikTok and Instagram at the Glowing and Growing Podcast.
We also have an email. You feel free to email us there.
And I will list the links below. And what else can they do when they email us?
Email us. Feel free to, let us know about other topics that we haven't spoken about, we haven't touched yet. You can also message us for advice or you want someone to hear you out, or you can vent to us. We're very much those people. We're really good listeners. And yeah, just feel free to add any information or any constructive criticism that can help us as well, because we love to take that as well.
Absolutely.
So just feel free to let us know, and we will get back to you as soon as possible. Like Wens mentioned, we do have regular jobs, so sometimes we are a little too busy, but we will try our best to get back to you. Because like I said, we want this platform to be a platform where you feel comfortable to tell us things like that, like, and just vibe with us.
Absolutely. And one more thing, we're not licensed therapists or anything, but we will try our best, to give you some insight on what we have seen, on what we have done, what we would do as persons today. And you don't have to take our advice or anything, but always having a second opinion
has helped us a lot.
Yeah, it's helped us. So don't be shy, comment, DM us, and we'll try our best to get back to you guys.
Yes. And with that being said, we can only hope that you choose to
grow and glow.
Okay, bye.
Bye. See you next week.